A full-on IFR flight to Mena, Arkansas to get some paint touched up on the airplane.
Hidden Valley traffic, this is Cherokee 32198, 4 miles west for runway 17.
Okay, so we're going to depart here, runway 35. We're going to depart runway 35 and go north, and on the climb out we're going to contact regional departure and get our IFR clearance. I've already done the run-up. Flaps. Bring them down to 10. A little additional lift for this short runway. Now let's go. Aero country traffic, Skyhawk November 80991 is taking runway 35. We're going to be a VFR departure to the north, Aero country. Transponded altitude, carpet cold mixture is rich, flaps. Fuel selectors on both, trim is set for takeoff. Go ahead and give her full power. Mckinney was reporting winds calm. Alright, we're off the ground. Accelerate through about 70 and then roll the climb out. Coming up. Aero country traffic, Skyhawk November 80991 just off runway 35, climbing through 1,200, departing to the north. Last call, Aero country.
Got it. On the ILS runway 15 approach.
ILS 15 just a 35.
Regional departure, Skyhawk November 80991.
80991 approach.
80991 is just off Aero country, 1,400 northbound, climbing clear of the Bravo. Like to pick up our IFR clearance to Mike Echo Zulu, Mena Intermountain.
80991, squawk 3644 and ident.
3644 and ident for 80991. Alright, so
80991, radar contact 2 north of Aero Country Airport, climb and maintain 4,000 and stand by for your routing. And DFW altimeter is 2998, I'll show you climbing through 1700 this.
1700 checks out, climb and maintain 4,000. And can I get that altimeter setting again?
Altimeter 2997.
2997 for 80991.
80991 is cleared to the Mike Echo Zulu Airport. Your radar vectors to join the Maverick 074, to join the Texarkana 244 to Texarkana, and then direct. Maintain 4,000, expect 7,000 in 10 minutes.
Okay, radar vectors to join the Maverick 074 and then the Texarkana 244 to Texarkana, then direct. Climb and maintain 4,000, expect 7,000 in 10 minutes for 991.
Southwest 1191, Love Tower 123.7, we'll see you.
Over to Tower, Southwest 1191, see ya.
Exec Jet 365, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, just a 365.
November 991, just maintain 4,000. I'm going to try to get you direct Texarkana, but they may need you to stay at 4 for a while. You happy with that?
Yes, sir. Whatever it takes. 80991.
991, fighting 080, and I'll get right back to you.
Okay, 080 on the heading. 80991. I appreciate it. Alright, 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Temperature that's just shy of 20 degrees Celsius, and we're starting to get into the clouds here. Alright, so we're on our way, going up to 4,000 feet.
For 991, you're clear direct to Mike Echo Zulu.
Okay, direct destination 80991, thank you. Alright, in the clouds. Eyes on the instruments. We're kind of pitched for an en route climb here. We're doing about 600 feet a minute.
Execjet 365, turn 10 left. This will be a fairly tight downwind, trying to keep you out of there's some precipitation area just to the east of the localizer out there.
10 left, Execjet 365.
Alright, direct Mike Echo Zulu.
Number 991, what is your heading direct?
Heading direct is going to be about 055 for 991.
Number 991, climb maintain 7,000.
Climb maintain 7,000, 80991. Alright, up to 7. Up to 7, direct destination. I've got a tailwind.
Execjet 365, center maintain 3,000.
3,000, Execjet 365.
And approach number 80991, just tops reports out here about 3,800.
Okay, thanks. Now, I'm assuming there's higher layers above.
Yeah, the first overcast layer is 3,800.
Number 2 Mike Papa, Cunning Regional Approach 118.1, good day.
18-1, good day.
I'm in the clear here. Alright, passing through 4,300 up to 7,000. And we're on heading direct to Mena.
November 80991, Cunning forward center on 124.87, good day.
124.87 for 80991, good day.
Execjet 365, ready speed of 170 for the turn-in.
Good morning, Fort Worth Center, Skyhawk November 80991, climbing through 4,500 up to 7,000.
November 80991, Fort Worth Center, Roger, DFW altimeter 29907. Are you direct Mena now?
29907, that's affirmative for 80991.
0991, areas of moderate precipitation building about 40 miles out on your course until 11 o'clock. Then scattered for about 80 miles to the northeast. Advise if you need to deviate.
Roger, we'll let you know, 80991.
Forward 269er, Tango Alpha 200.
269er, Tango Alpha 4 Center, Roger. Cross finger at maintain. 9,000, DFW altimeter 29907.
29907, figure out, maintain 9,000, Tango Alpha.
269er, Tango Alpha, moderate heavy extreme precipitation. Chair 11 o'clock in about 20 miles. Extends 40 miles in diameter. If you need to deviate, let me know.
9 Tango Alpha.
Morning Center, Envoy 3718, flight level 240.
Alright, there's 7,000. We'll pull the power back a little bit. How are we doing on temperature? 50 degrees.
Advise direct receiver.
We won't be picking up any ice here.
Envoy 3718.
American 1074, I'm showing a small area of moderate precipitation. It's 11 o'clock and 10 miles. Extends 5 miles in diameter.
1074, yeah, we see that, thanks. And we're now direct receiver, Envoy 3718.
Envoy 3718, roger that.
Forward American 1351, leveling 240.
American 1351, Fort Center, roger. This is going to be a Seaver 3 arrival with DFW altimeter 29907.
29907 and descend on the Seaver 3, American 1351.
American 1351, maintain 310 knots or greater until advised, please.
310 until you say something, American 1351, roger.
Alright, direct Finch.
Viewpoint 13, altimeter 3007. Mena is Imagine Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 1432. Zulu weather wind 070 knots 4. Visibility 10. Ceiling 2. Overcast, temperature 18 Celsius, dew point 13, altimeter 3007. Mena is a mountain municipal airport. Automated weather observation 1433. Zulu weather wind.
Number 772 Sierra Bravo, Memphis.
Alright, CTAF is 22.8. Put that in standby.
2 Sierra Bravo, change my frequency 126.
So basically there's somebody coming into Mena on the ILS right now, and he can't clear me for the ILS until he verifies that that guy is down and his flight plan is closed. Or if he has to go missed and he comes back and gets on frequency, then he knows that he's not on the approach anymore.
And 2 Sierra Bravo is up on 261.
Number 2 Sierra Bravo, roger. Yeah, if you can start the ILS approach and go inbound from Finch, that's up to you, but if you want to, you can do the full approach.
We're in on the turn outbound for 2 Sierra Bravo.
Roger.
Appreciate it.
You bet. Number 80991, maintain 5,200 and direct Finch and just set up for the ILS, and we'll get you lower as soon as we can get this citation down below you, but he's on the ILS approach as well.
Roger, will maintain 5,200 direct Finch, currently 80991. Okay, 1087 to 1087, I'm starting to pick up the ILS, and I'm on VLOC, not GPS. It's all good. Gyro's looking good.
556 Alpha Lima is at flight level 230.
Everything looks good.
Number 556 Alpha Lima, Memphis Center, roger. November 6 Alpha Lima, reset transponder, squawk 5646.
Alright, there's 5646 for you, 6 Alpha Lima.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and kick on my landing light. Because there's a citation somewhere out there. He's below me, but he's opposite direction. He's down below the clouds. I'll go ahead and turn it on, so that's one less thing that's going to distract me on the approach, having to deal with turning it on. So he's going to tell me, he's going to descend me when he's ready. He's going to say, let's just say it's down to 4,200 like that citation. He's going to say maintain 4,200 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 27 into Mena. And at that point, the definition of established is when the needles on here come off the stops. Basically, he'll tell me maintain 4,200 until established. That means I got to stay at 4,200 until this needle comes off the stop, the localizer, until it comes away from, you know, the full deflection position. Technically, once it does that, I generally just wait until I'm, you know, pretty much lined up on the course, and then I'm going to start tracking the ILS away from
772 Sierra Bravo, frequency change advisory approved, port cancellation
away from the airport.
Frequency or through flight service. I'll be able to talk to you pretty low.
0 control, roger. 772 Sierra Bravo, roger.
Okay, so at that point, he'll tell me to maintain whatever altitude he tells me to until I'm established. And once I'm established on the ILS, then I'll take it down to 3,600 and do my outbound leg, turn left 30 degrees, outbound for 1 minute, make my turn inbound. And then once I'm established on the final approach course, then I'll descend down to 3,100, truck it on to the final approach fix until I intercept the glide slope, take it down to the runway.
AC-5358, contact Memphis Center, 126.85.
2685, 5358.
Number 93 Delta, contact Razorback approach 120.9. Number 80991 to maintain 4,200.
Down to 4,200 for 80991. Would you like us to start our outbound leg here once we cross Finch?
Yes, sir. You can set up for the approach.
Roger, 991.
And approach November 77.
There's the outer marker coming over Finch now. There's the ILS.
Number 2 Sierra Bravo, so you're canceling IFR.
Gonna turn to a heading of 269.
2 Sierra Bravo, roger, squawk 120.
Oh, I'm sorry, 08 now. Alright.
Number 80991, cleared ILS approach, runway 27 at Mena.
Cleared ILS 27 at Mena, 80991. Okay, so we're clear for the ILS. That means we can start our outbound leg. Start the timer for 1 minute. We're in the descent now.
Number 738 Juliet Bravo, center pilot discretion, maintain 7,000. The hot springs altimeter is 3011. And number 738 Juliet Bravo, pilot discretion 7,000, the hot springs altimeter 3011.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull the carb heat. We're at a low power setting coming through the clouds. Don't want carb ice to form. That's 1 minute. I'm going to continue outbound on this heading for just a little bit until I get down to 4,200 feet. Then I'm going to start my turn to the left. And we're going to go to a heading of 044.
Southwest 2277, contact Northwest 132.42.
Okay.
Hawk 50, pilot discretion, maintain 4,000.
We'll make our left turn here.
And when you go to, Hawk 50, when you go to make your eastern turn, they're going to have just a small pocket of moderate precipitation along your route. If you need to deviate, just let us know.
Continuing the descent here down to 4,200 feet, we're going to start leveling off, add power, start the timer. I want to make sure I take my time, get well established. No need to rush. You're flying IFR, if there's one thing you really don't want to screw up is the approach. Or I guess even more so, don't screw up the missed approach if you have to go missed. Gotta be vigilant.
991, what frequency did I put you on 126.1?
Affirmative, 991.
Okay.
Alright, heading of 244, or 224. There's 1 minute. Begin our right hand turn, standard rate. We're going to keep the ball centered on the turn coordinator. And we want to put the wingtip on this second line here. And that's a standard rate turn. Keep the airplane level, don't climb, don't descend. Maintain 4,200 until we are established on the localizer.
38 to the Bravo, descent pilot discretion, maintain 3,500.
Looking good, 80 knots. Still at 4,200. Coming around, all my instruments and gadgets agree where I am, what I'm doing.
Yes, sir, that's the closest station to Mount, I believe.
Alright, still at 4,200, and we're going to level off. Roll out of the turn at a heading of 224, rather.
I 139 to the main message center, roger, the hot springs altimeter. 3011. 80991, change device frequency approved. 4K says to high this frequency in the air or on the ground, change device frequency approved.
Okay, switch to advisory, 80991. Alright, maintaining a heading of 244 until we see this ILS start creeping in. Hey, there it is. It's starting to come in, and here comes the glide slope. So we're technically established, so we can take her down to 3,100 and turn to runway heading, which is 269er. Alright, boost cal carb, gas. On the fullest tank, undercarriage is down, mixture. Easing it to rich. Prop power is set where I want it. Straps, we're strapped in, and flaps, we'll start deploying flaps when we're in the wide arc. Alright, we want to get down to 3,100 until before we get to Finch. The localizer is coming in. Memphis Center, Skyhawk 80991, like to cancel IFR.
And call San Diego, I'm sorry, I missed the call sign.
And Memphis Center, Skyhawk 80991, we broke out on the ILS, cancel IFR.
Skyhawk 80991, roger, IFR, cancel C, squawk VFR, change device frequency approved. Have a good one, thank you.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, 80991, thank you. Mena traffic, Skyhawk 80991, 3200, we're on the ILS, runway 27, about 7 miles out for a full stop, Mena. There we go.
It's not all too often that I have to do a full procedure turn to execute an approach, but it's good practice to do it every now and then. Memphis Center couldn't vector me for the approach, so it was up to me to line myself up. Even though I broke out of the bases of the clouds as I intercepted the final approach course, it was still a good refresher and practice to execute the approach. Not to mention shooting approaches is kind of fun too. Last time I was at this airport, I was picking up 991 after it got a full repaint, so I have fond memories related with this airport. I was scheduled to drop the airplane off this morning for some scheduled touch-ups on the new paint, so I'll be leaving the bird here in the hands of the experts at Mena Aircraft Painting for a few days. My dad and I have sunk a lot of time and effort into this Skyhawk, and even though it's just a little four-place trainer, we love this airplane to death, and we plan to keep it for as long as we can, and as long as it's in our hands, we want to keep it looking brand new.